Hi, I'm Derrick Horton. I work with 7 and 8 figure businesses to grow their revenue with AI. And this morning, I'm going to show you what it's like working with an AI agent to grow your revenue and save you time. Last night, I was thinking to myself, how do we actually track the visitors on this new website that we put up? So I asked my agent, and we went through the process of adding some analytics to the site. Then I wanted a little more granularity. I wanted to know, where do they actually bounce, if they do, or where do they convert? Is our marketing copy working? And things like that. So to get answers to these questions, my agent named Hugh introduced me to a product that's open source and free called PostHog. So I thought, oh, let's install that. But wait, let's do it together over video so that you get the benefit of knowing what it's actually like working with an AI agent as your personal assistant or colleague. So here I use an app called Discord to interact with Hugh. And I told him last night, let's put this on pause and pick it up in the morning. So here we are. I'm just going to show you what it's like. The goal is to add this product called PostHog to our website so that we can see what are visitors doing when they go, how well is it converting. So let's go. I'll say, good morning, Hugh. Let's pick up where we left off last night. I want to install PostHog on our site so we can better understand the behavior of visitors. Of course, one of the greatest benefits of working with an AI agent is he's always ready to work whenever I am. So he says, good morning, Derek, let's do it. PostHog was parked. Decision from last night. You made the call, let's ship it. So before I touch code, let me pull up exactly where we left off and confirm the current state of the site so I install cleanly, which is very smart because some of my other colleagues may have made some changes to the site since Hugh and I last spoke. So right now he's evaluating the site, making sure that everything is in the condition it needs to be in order for us to make this change. Hugh is a Claude bot. It's a product of Anthropic, and he's a Hermes agent. So this is not paid. We don't have any paid sponsorships. This is just what I use, and I personally pay for this. It's well worth it. Hugh is by far our least expensive employee. Although he does need to be fed from time to time with tokens that you can replenish that give him the ability to take actions. Occasionally, he'll improve his skills and abilities to do things. So, for example, in this case, if he doesn't know how to do something, he'll develop that skill and then put it to work. The next time he needs to do it, he's able to uh, utilize that skill more quickly. So, some of the updates I'll share with you. He says repo is current. The skill content is one giant JSON line, so my grep didn't split it. Let me pull the deployment and environment workflow sections directly. Here's some more info. I have the full deployment workflow key facts. Okay. All right, sometimes he asks for some input and he needs my response. So I'm going to read through these options and see. So the critical unknown is the PostHog API key host. Can't invent that. Let me check whether PostHog creds already exist on the box or check my current status. Do we already have PostHog account? No. I've never done this before. So let's see. No account yet. Walk me through creating one, and then I'll grab the key. That's the right answer for me. So he says the thing I'll need from you is the PostHog project credentials, the key, the host. These come from your PostHog account project settings. So one question before I write a line of code, and then there's the answer that I gave. So no account yet, perfect. Let's set it up. I'll write and ship all the code while you create the project in parallel so nothing's blocked. Here's the plan. Your part, create the PostHog project. Okay, it says it'll take about 3 minutes. Go sign up. Go to PostHog US sign up. Use your Hue at Hue or your own, right? I'll use my own account. If you want me to use or to own the account long term, Hue is cleaner. Could do that. Create org project when prompted. So let's just start doing that. Show a web snippet with 2 values. He'll need the API key, and the host will be this. Enable session replay. Okay. Sign up with Google. So again, I've never used this product before. This is just something that Hugh recommended so that we can get a little more granularity and understanding of how our users are interacting with our website. Okay, occasionally there's this type of prompt where he has to run a command, but he doesn't have the authority to do so. So in this case, I'm going to see if this is something with which I agree. Sometimes I'll deny it, sometimes I'll allow it. In this case, this is something I'm going to allow. And my VPN may say that I'm in Europe. No, it doesn't. So let's see. Your name, organization name, UJI. Oh, and here's another prompt. Installed. Let me check what that OSV advisory actually is before we ship. I don't want to knowingly ship a vulnerable depot. Also verify the installed version. Okay. Yeah, this looks acceptable to me. What do you want to do with PostHog? I want to understand how users behave. Which products would you like to use? Product analytics, watch recordings. Well, session replay sounds very cool. I think all 3. I think they appear to be selected. So let us start with, well, yeah, let's start with product analytics. Well, I want all of them. Let's see. Skip the install, get 10 to 20 minutes back. The wizard detects your framework, installs the right. Now, I don't know what to do here, and so in this case I will ask my agent for some assistance. I'm going to say, take a screenshot of that. I'm going to upload it here and say, what should I do here? Now, Hugh is running some processes right now, so it might take him a moment to look up from his keyboard, so to speak, and then okay, there he is. So interrupting current task. I'll respond to your message shortly. So he'll take that screenshot, analyze it, and then give me a recommendation for how to proceed. Okay, he says TLDR, click skip for now and send me the PHC key. Want me to hold here until you've got it? Yes. Let's skip for now. Go with the defaults. Happy to enable that. Let's see. Then connect from your code base. We'll just keep doing skip for now until we get that key that Hugh requested. Let's see. Pay as you go, user based. I think free is fine for now. Email. Active teammates. Let's see. Analytics are better with friends or even just coworkers. enter the email and send them a custom invite. Okay, let's invite my colleague Stephen. He's an admin. And let's see about inviting Hugh. And let's call him an admin as well. This is fine. Now, I need that key that he was talking about. Aha, this project has no events yet. Go to the onboarding flow or grab your project PI key from the snippet project settings to get things moving. Okay, and it looks like this is the key that he needed. Now I'm going to have to blur that out, of course. And I'll say, here's the key. Okay, got it. Assuming this is the default, let me set the Vercel environment variables first, then ship the pull request. And so you can see I'm a little bit technical. I know a little bit about these things, but if I were to have to do all of this myself, gosh, it would be maybe impossible, or I would just have to abandon it completely and give up for the day. Or just say we're just going to have to live with less data about how people use our website. Or it might just take the entire day for me to figure out how to do all this for myself. Or I would have to pay someone, maybe hundreds an hour for their coding skills to do what Hugh is doing. And really, it's only been about 15 minutes. What's nice about this, it looks like this project token that I've used it looks like it can be reset. So I can probably just share this on screen without fear of anyone malicious grabbing it and using it, because I can just make a new one and update Hugh after I've finished recording this video. Okay, this latest message says merged to main, commit, branch deleted, Vercel is now auto-deploying. So that's how we host our website, and we'll see no changes visually to the website, but let's see. In the background, it will be grabbing and analyzing user behavior. I just love working with you. There are so many things that we can do together. He has increased our potential in ways that every day still amaze me. The things that we're able to do together. I would have relied heavily on my technical co-founder to implement these things and then manage them, make sure that they stay updated, secure, and it just opens a whole can of worms here. Okay, so we have another prompt where I have a decision to make about something. Command approval. Giving a glance to this to see if this is something that I want to approve. Yes. This is okay with me. Okay, the code is live, he says. My earlier grep must have failed because the Next.js line. Okay, so he's explaining why it wasn't working earlier. There it is. The PostHog key is baked into the live production bundle, and the privacy page now shows PostHog. The code is confirmed live on hugeai.co. Now the definitive test. Load the site in a real browser so JavaScript runs, confirm PostHog initializes and fires a request, and confirm. Check. So now he's going to actually go to the website. I don't need to go do this. He's going to navigate to the browser, go to the website, and make sure. So he says page loaded. Window.posthog is not present. The key is in the bundle, but the SDK isn't initializing. That's actually expected behavior with the PostHog React pattern. When you posthog.init on the imported module, it does set the window.posthog in most versions, but in this version it may scope it differently. PostHog is fully live and working. Ground truth evidence. Config loaded. Session replay active. Local storage key set. PostHog cookie preset. Web Vitals and dead clicks auto capture extensions loaded. Wow. Okay, everything's verified against reality. Let me mark it done and confirm events are landing. All right, now, summary for us. Done. PostHog is live on hugeai.co and gives us the pull request that was merged and deployed, a summary of what happened, things that he verified. There's a privacy page showing the PostHog disclosure. And now 2 things for you to do in PostHog, that's me. Confirm data is landing. Go to PostHog activity or session replay. Within a couple of minutes of my browser visit and your own, you should see live page views and at least 1 recording. My browser session should already be there. Let's have a look. Then he also says, if nothing shows, go to session replay, record user sessions is toggled on. So let's see, session replay. Record user sessions is toggled on, yes. Want me to set up a weekly traffic digest, a cron that pulls your top pages, funnel drop-offs, and oh yeah, absolutely. What a great suggestion. Yes, please. Let's see what we can find. Starter dashboard, sure. All right. So nothing here to show yet. Wonder what would happen if I refresh the page here and go to, let's go to hugeai.co and pretend we're visiting the website for the first time. Okay, I'm reading the copy, and then I see, well, let's see what's included. 5 to 10 hours back per week. Get a custom report within 48 hours. You get 3 to 7 opportunities matched to you and 0 tech skills needed. All right. How does it work? No jargon, 6-month projects, just wins that you act on this week. Okay, book your assessment, a 45-minute call where we map how your business actually runs. Get your custom report, and start winning back your time. Pretty good. Questions you might be asking. I'm not technical. Will I actually be able to use any of this? Yes, that's the whole point. The report is written for a business owner, not an engineer. So when Huge AI is doing these AI assessments, we're not always recommending a Hermes agent like Hugh. It's pretty advanced. For most people, it's overkill. But there are many AI tools that you can implement this week that will return at least 5 hours a week of your time and increase your ROI. Will this work for my kind of business? Yeah. So I'm simulating what a user might do on our website and then seeing if they bounce, where do they bounce, do they want to book an assessment? And here's one issue. This is not loading, and usually that's because of my browser blocking permissions. So I'm just turning off the shields there to simulate this to see if that's the issue. You know, if this were a real customer, this is where I might bounce. I can't even book an assessment. Okay, so here's refresh and the assessment loads. Looks good. Look at some dates and times. Okay, there's some time today. Or maybe I want to learn a little more, or maybe I want to chat with Hugh. Does this thing work? We see an error code here. Message. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So this is something that will happen occasionally. Hopefully you have it set up so that you don't run out of tokens. But just as I said, Hugh is an agent who runs on tokens, and I have exhausted his, which happens occasionally if you don't have a credit card set up to keep him fed. So I will replenish his tokens, and okay, sorry, I hit a snag there. You can always book an assessment. So yeah, he's not available. That's the error message here. He's not available right now because I haven't given him the tokens. So let's see if this behavior on the website actually appears yet. Oh, okay, there it is. Here's some of the information that we're gleaning. So even though Hugh is paused right now, it's pretty much like he took a coffee break. Once I refill his tokens, he'll be right back and working with us. And what can I see here? Ah, okay. I can actually see the way the mouse is moving. Wow, this is fascinating. So now I can see how a user is actually interacting with our website with total granularity. This is amazing. I've never had anything like this before. This was all possible, and so now if they bounce, I can see why, where their mouse was appearing, and oh, yeah, here's where I interact with Hugh just a few minutes ago. This is awesome. Okay, so that's it. From start to finish, I worked with my AI agent to accomplish a task that it would have taken me all day, and I didn't even know that this product existed before he told me about it. So I'm so grateful to be working with an AI agent. I think it's so empowering for solopreneurs or business owners that you can grow your business, increase your revenue, save time, and improve the quality of your product or service. Like I'm gonna maybe change some of the things on our website, improve some of the marketing copy, or change the way that the user interacts to improve the quality of my offering. And this was less than a half hour. Pretty incredible. I'm really happy with it. If you want an AI companion, or you're just looking for more tools to use to increase the revenue in your business and save you time, work with us. You can find our free AI assessment at hugeai.co to find the tools that work best for you. If you're ready for a full AI assessment, those take 45 minutes and you can book those at the same website, or find the link in the description below this video. Looking forward to working with you.